Hi, my name is Catherine Went with Syscon, and thanks for taking a moment of your time. Today I wanted to share with you something that our techs run into pretty frequently when they've got scheduled time with you. So maybe it's a scheduled on-site visit, or maybe it's a scheduled phone call to work on a particular project, or to set up a new machine, or to troubleshoot something, or to upgrade some software. These are all things that we prepare for, and the tech knows ahead of time what's in the ticket, what we've planned to do for you. We've already arranged ahead of time the start and stop time, the block of time that we've got set aside. We've often let you know whether there's going to be an interruption. Do we have to reboot the server? Or if it's a software upgrade, that software is not going to be available during the upgrade. Or if we're doing some troubleshooting, we might have to interrupt a particular user while we're doing the work. So we try to let you know those things ahead of time so you can plan, make sure your staff knows what to expect, and then our techs have that information in the ticket so when they call you or they show up for the visit, they're ready to do those things. We often have a checklist or other things that we're going to work through to get the work done. What we find, though, is that many times we'll come to this planned meeting in person or remotely, and then we'll find out that there are a handful or more of other things that you'd like us to also do during that same block of time. And honestly, the techs don't want to let you down and say no, but we can't. The time that we've blocked is the estimated time we think to get the original work done. So adding 2, 3, 5, 7 different things to that is just not possible. So often what they'll have to do is, now we have to stop and make the list of what you're sharing, but they may have to ask you about switching priorities. Which is the highest priority? What we plan to do or the new items you just brought up? And frankly, it might have been something that just came up and somebody's down, and it might be the higher priority, and if that's the case, we'll make that happen. But if it's not, we'd prefer to put those items on a separate list, pick another time, and set aside that the tech can be ready to do that with you and get that done, and stick with what we focused, planned, and are ready to do right then and there at the scheduled time. Whether that's on site or in person, it is the same thing. When I'm with you and I'm doing a closing or I'm planning something, I have my notes, I have checklists and things also. The techs have the same thing: setting up a computer, upgrading software. We have steps that we take for safety, for security, to make sure we have backups before we start, and all of those are in preparation to help you. So I hope that's helped give you a little insight on what the techs do to prepare for these visits, that you better understand that we would love to do the other 10 things that you're bringing up, but honestly, it can't all be done in the time that we've got blocked. And often we don't have the luxury extending the time because we usually have another scheduled appointment and we don't want to be late for that client, because that client might be you. So thank you for your time and attention. If you do have questions about this, feel free to let me know. I'm happy to talk with you. I hope you have a great rest of your week.